Hello and welcome to part 2 of modelling a flower in Maya 2012. Let's get on, start on with the petals now. I'm going to try and do this fast. You can do flowers pretty fast and easy if you know how. But I forgot completely, so this is roughly just doing all this on the trying to wing it. Just looking at the whole dynamics of the petal. If you imagined it being flat, it's going to have some geometry here and here. That's normally enough for the moment to give a good impression of what's going on. If you think about it, because we want one high, see, you want to have one high lift, so that's this one, and two lifts, two lines there to hold it down, which is these two. But that will do. That should be fine. Then you want to go in this direction, and you've got two controls for them 2 points, but I want another that should do as well to control all the widths and everything. So that's just a point of making sure there's enough thickness there as well, but not too much. Making sure it's a bit thinner. Then all you need to do is work on one scale at a time. So first of all, lifting up slowly. Actually, I've never executed like this by actually breaking it down. Normally I just rush into it. This is 2012, so I should be making better stuff than this, but this is actually not for that. That's not what this video is for. This video is just for production, as in a warm up for me. This hasn't actually worked correctly, but I think we can fix that. And then it looks like if the petal is like this, then these may want more geometry there. Maybe. If there is geometry there, we want to obviously use it, so I just get the feeling that I'm going to want that. I really shouldn't do. Yeah, that's not... That may work. We'll test it anyway. I do regret doing 30 frames per second. Next time I won't. Hopefully I won't. So I'm going to work on one edge of it. It should be not like that. It'll be a bit more, I should say. This is... I already have a feeling that this part here is going to have to be... Unless we should make this much smaller, this stem's going to have to be enlarged. On this side. Much smaller. It's not appearing as I want it to, which is odd. And I think it's because we'll just quickly take these and then extrude outward and then inward. For some reason it's not doing what I want. It's highly odd. You can play around with petals as much as you want, really. So you've got the correct shape. I'm not really after anything super at the moment. Yeah, I need to fix that. Why did I select both? Anyway, that should do ish. So now we can smooth it, because smooth helps fix everything. and then you've got a simple petal, not just from a smooth and a cube. That's you know, average. It's average. It looks like what it should look like. Obviously we want more than that, but never mind. What we want to now do is, I think I've built this wrong way around. This ridge here should be on the inside, but maybe we can force that. It probably won't work though. We're going to bend. I'm going to bend this outwards that way, just to see what happens as a test. Create deformers. I'm too hot. I need to take off this jacket. Create deformers, non-linear, bend. That's the incorrect way, so we turn it to whatever we think angle it should be. We want it upwards but near. Bend, curvature. And then curvature, yep, and then we just bend. And obviously you can see it's going the wrong way, so by 90-degree angles, so we want to change the Z for a 90-degree. I think that was correct. Yeah. So as you can see, depending on where you put the linear bend, the indentation which we created helps it give it a spine on the inside, which when a leaf grows, even though this one should make sense, but I think when a leaf grows, this is to absorb light. It won't really have its main structural spine on the outside, probably because that won't help soaking up light, but it's also because it's the most important structure part of the petals. Maybe it's keeping it on the inside for defense more, who knows. But you can see the slight inclines in all the geometry which I did earlier, and now it's helping. That's quite nice. That's worked out pretty nice. You just need to be careful now, because you want to be able to take source from this as well. So you click bend, click curvature. You never want to overdo it as well. You want to look at this and think, okay, so it's about a 180, or it's like a half of what it could possibly go to. So luckily I've had worse problems with this geometry before, with petal geometry, and this it's feeling pretty nice. You can do a lot. For example, you bend it to about there. That's normally roughly what that is. If you take this and move it, you can create completely different variations of curve, or depend just on the same axis or whatever, and pull it from it. So you can create big long ones like that for the bottom of the plant. You can create mid ones with a high curvature for the petals, and you can create end ones for the other parts of the plant. Bear in mind though, you will have to then curve this bit a lot harder. But first of all, I want to duplicate this and move it with its curve. No, it's not going to like that. Group and move its. Will it move that way? Yeah. That's probably not going to work correctly. Will this work? No, see. Interesting. Anyway, so we're going to source all from this one. So first of all, get rid of this, fed up with that. There's a way of doing this, and I can't remember what it was. What's envelope mean? Nothing. Low bounds. That helps. Yeah, I remember that. So bring that back. Select this and change it. Right. That's helping the curve, but not in the sense of. Yeah. Okay. So you can see how versatile both of these curves together can be. But roughly, that's nearly there. That's nearly there. I want to just move it a bit more and take this low bound's not listening to me how it should be. No, maybe it is. No, it's following in a stupid. So it's obviously a circle there, but if you just give it a bit more, that will probably. It's like controlling the angle. You like scraping it off. That'll probably do. Take that one, pull it over, study it a bit more, and then work out that. Should be about there. It looks okay to me. Are we upside down? We are. Bring it over, and now this is the key point as well. Obviously it needs to be a lot smaller, but for now what we're going to do is position it so we can do a special duplication of 4, which will save a lot more time. Okay, so what we first need to do is, you could center it, but I'm just going to center pivot, which will help. Freeze transformations to get rid of all the rubbish in history. We should get rid of history now as well. Then this is the key part. Let me just check what it looks like. Looking at that, it's nearly there. They could have done better with this. We need to see it now. So if you imagine 4 of them going around 90 degrees each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it will do. I think we can get away with it. But anyway, so yeah, freeze transformations. Wherever the hell that is. Yeah. That'll roughly do for the moment for a default one. Go to duplicate with special box, edit box, and then it's just a tiny bit of working out. So I want to do number of copies 6, go for it then. And then if I do, this has my old history in, but I want to do say 45 degree rotates each one, and I've all done that around the center. That will be because my axis point is there, I think. So to change that, you hold D, I think, is it D? Yeah. D, and then drag. But more to the point, it needs to be connected to the vertex there. So to do that, you don't really want to have vertex clumped up like that, but never mind. You might be able to get away with it. Go snap onto vertex D and drag until it's on the correct one. I knew there was another point to this as well, but I can't remember. And then insert helped. Press 1 just to get it easier to fix on, and then there you go. Turn off that, and it goes back to normal. Now if you do it, it should do something like that. So again, I think this is simply just because of how it's been made in the first place. But if we put it at 90, for example, what's that do? Oh, I've done it twice, I think. That could do. That could probably do. I think it's to do with the yeah, I've done it twice. The structure of the petal as well. We need to make this gradually smaller, but not too much. That should be, if we make it that small, this bit needs to be a bit smaller as well. Something like that should make. Oh no! Oh, I get it, because I'm building it the wrong way around. This is the end point of the petal. But no, that's right. Oh, but no, it's not. I have asked this up. That will do. That will do. I think we just need to now, take D, take it to there, press 3. Now what happens if we do it? So yeah, okay, well both sides need to be edited then, but I don't know if that side needed to be. So we can go back to test, see that line there, so we know roughly. Get rid of that duplicate. We know we've got to shorten from here, and this is a tiny bit difficult. That could do it, and then obviously this part's the part which it can be expanded the most. Yeah, something like that. Flowers all look different. I can probably encapsulate this bit, enclose it with the stem, which is what normally I'd do. But what else can we do to fix that? It should let me click it, but for some reason it's just being laggy as anything. Get rid of that. Pull it out, and you can tell it's roughly this part. Turn to vertex. It's not doing as it's told. Turn to vertex, please. No, don't then. Get rid of these ones. God damn, this thing's been crap today, seriously. Jesus Christ. Turn to vertex, god damn it. And then make this a lot thinner like that. And probably the same that way. Then if you do it, it should roughly be, I know why it's been like this, but that will roughly do. So for now, we're using that one as a default as well. Take these ones like this, and then you want to get rid of that. You want to group them. Where's the transformations thing? Freeze transformations. Is there another one under there? Yep, there is. Typical. Get rid of those ones. Group these, and then you can start to. Oh yeah, and center pivot, and then you can start to make them smaller. That's too small, but you can start to work with the scale a lot more. Needs to be a bit bigger than that. If we're looking at the shape of the, yeah, they need to be maybe a bit bigger like that, maybe, and then do a quick turn just to check what it looks like. That's roughly not correct. I don't like that. Not at all. But maybe it just needs editing. But first, we can show you another little good trick, because this is pointing down, and you want to flick around the outside bit. So to do this, I don't know if this will work, but you go to, you want to use a lattice. Let's check what my old lattice information was. Okay, so I'm gonna let me do it. Reset lattice. Don't then. Yeah, as you can see, my last one was insane. If you get the lattice points, let's let the lag be lag. Just take off this one. They may work, but it may not. Yeah, you can see how it's bringing it in. You don't want to bring it in too much like that. But with a slight turn, it can help. I just get the feeling I want to push this part out, or pull more of it in, which you can do as well. Something like that. I'm not. I can't really. Yeah, I should do. But again, make sure you can select these, duplicate them, move them away, so you can delete all of this, except for that. Again, bring these back and check what it looks like. Yeah, there's a nice flick on them now. They look a lot more, hell of a lot more realistic now. due to that. We're going to cut off a lot of the final view with this, so we don't have to worry about that either. But there you go. We'll go on to the final part now, which will just be compositing and probably add these as well, the antenna bits. Thank you for watching.